Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Violet, and we are here in Area Zero. This is the fourth lab, as you can see, all the crystals here. Last time we left off here, then we talked to Arvin again. Yeah, his dad's probably a robot or something. I didn't talk to him, oops, my bad. Let's go outside and let's continue the story. And let's see what's actually happening here. Okay. It's even quiet. There was definitely something off about the professor just now, right? Maybe it was just a little dramatic flair. What, that got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time jazzed. You need to go see a doctor, that's just not right. See, I'm pretty sure that call was really, never mind, it's nothing. What's wrong, Arvin? Oh, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that item. Oops. What is this? Oh well. Iron bundle? Get out of the way. What? This is the route? I thought. I guess I'm wrong. This looks very accurate though, right? Did I take a wrong turn? Oh, there's a route here. Okay, good. I was like, huh. Did I take a wrong turn? I didn't see anything different. This seems to be the right way. Yeah, it is. Okay, good, good, good. Confused me for a second there. I guess yeah. No more talking, I guess, from everyone. Oh well. What can you do about it? I do like hearing the conversations, though. Are you okay? Iron bundle? All the birds and whatnot. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw the actual lab. And I've only seen Iron Bundle so far of all the future Pokemon. Yeah, I would expect to have seen more at this point. I mean, I guess it's all the way on the bottom. There's a yellow Pokeball over there. So we got a TM. And I really love Dunsparce. It's so basic. It's the most normalist normal evolution I've seen. It's just a bigger Dunsparce. That's all it is. It's just bigger, which I find funny. Okay, we're down here. Oh wow, it's really big. Oh, it's in the crystal. Weird. And there's a little thing in there. I wonder how shocking this surprise is actually gonna be. Oh wait. Oh. I mean, the whole thing is in the crystal. Very cool. Maybe that shows something. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real. Yeah, right. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about Terror Orbs just now. They are made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You got me and Tails here, it doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Oh, well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Now, we should be fine, right? Okay, I'm ready. Open the gate to Zero Lab? Yes. Hold it. What's wrong? Why, we're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Miraidon help? Yeah, if Miraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that would be a huge help. I want to see it battle. No, but it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero, and I can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. All those Urban Mystica we found too, and it really matters. I'm sure it will fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its spawn now, maybe you'll be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arven. I don't know. Go on, Tess, let Miraidon out. Sure. Alright, come on, Taros. Now that we've got Miraidon ready, it's time to open that gate. Alright then, opening. It looks like a danger area, like that's the gate itself or something. There's the other Miraidon. It's the slowest gate I've ever seen. Jeez. The family reunion. It's happening. Whoa, no way. No, something's not right. Well, off he goes, I guess. I guess it's a... yeah, that one's a bully, I guess. Oh, what's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There's nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Miraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon is giving us some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If, you know, if you want to. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean from inside the gate we just... What the? Oh, that's not a regular Hydreigon, is it? That's the future one. I didn't realize until just now. I was like, why is that thing leaving? Oh, we're surrounded. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. We got a little disaster in our hands here. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Tails, let's do this together. Okay. They all look like steel types, but I'm assuming it's electric or something. Alright, you tiny elephant thing, you. Alright then, you turn. Let's get out of here. Having a Pokemon that's really strong against all of them. It's hard to find one. I mean, Azumarill will probably be fine, right? Hopefully. Draw one. Fire one shots. No, it does not. One shot. Iron Head. Oof. That hurt. Actually, it's hard. What the heck? Aqua Tail. Yeah, it's actually really strong, this Pokemon. Ooh. You're fast too? I mean, you're level 64. There's a big power gap. They gained so many levels recently. That's one Pokemon. Ah, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. God, why are they coming at me? Tails, help me out here. Are they? Is this like electric fighting? Right, because they got yellow hands, and I mean it's a Hariyama, so. So if it's electric fighting, we're gonna U-turn real quick. I'm assuming it's electric fighting. So maybe a ground type move, just like rocks its road. I have to have have a flying type move though. I don't have one. So we're just gonna go. It's a good move. Maybe. Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem here. Maybe a Zoomer bounce. You got Umbreon. I mean, oh yeah, fighting type. Yeah, obviously. Makes sense. Wild Charge, that is an electric move. Alright, then we're gonna bounce. Alright, then up we go. I think he's probably gonna faint before you even do anything. Going up. Seismic Toss. Oh, good. I was the one that was about to get that hit. Oh, gosh. You dodged? I hate this. That sucks, dude. Zero contribution. Good job, Azumarill. Gosh, dang it. Or whatever. The future must be terrifying. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and? Those Pokemon, get out! Get out! We're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after him, Penny. Why me? Wait. Hold on a moment. Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? I hope the two of them can handle their part. Well, at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong looking one first. This one, it's gotta still be Dragon type, right? They must be the same typing, I'm assuming. Actually, I have no clue. I didn't even know that was a mechanical Pokemon. From a distance, it looks the same. Iron Jugulus. What typing are you? I can never tell. Because it looks like there's 3 typings in there now, because you just added Electric or Steel. Azumarill, sure. Alright, Azumarill. Hyper Voice. Ooh. Play rough. Hey, I was gonna do that. I can do that too. Hyper Voice, okay. I did nothing. Oh well. Man, his Pokemon are strong. It's okay. I still get the level up. It's okay. See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our Titan hunting together. Still scared, huh? You're worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mabosstiff here can take them. So, Tails, you take your partner there and go take care of business. I'm glad to see you got some faith in us at last. Mabosstiff can't wait to battle either. Am I right on? You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits make me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them, and you've got us too. So don't think you think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. Okay, I'm gonna use some items. On my Pokemon here. Do I even have experience rocks? I do have some. Okay, cool. Use some of my Gallade. Because, he really needs some experience. Alright, cool. 77. You know what? Because he's the one that has all the... He's the one that has... whatchamacallit. He's my catching Pokemon. That's the word. He's the one that False Swipe. Oh, what the heck? This is weird looking. Just a hole? Okay. There you are, Professor Turo. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Are you actually just a robot? Also, where'd the other Miraidon go? Weird suit. Deactivate in sleep mode. Hello, Tails. Thank you for coming. No, back to your ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Turo. I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. By the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. That was the reason why I asked you to come to me, is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. So he is a robot. Got it. I thought there was going to be a second one, but he died already? What the heck? That's a shocker. Boost your energy. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. It's a good thing the voice I used him was always robotic, I guess. Oh. And he's already dead. Man, so sad. No wonder why there was no contact of him. Tails, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original Professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the Professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask for? As I explained to you before, the original Professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original Professor's place. Is there anything else? The time machine is a device that the original Professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination in Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea, but we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Tails, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength that you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. What are we destroying exactly? Just the machine? Why can't he do it? He's here too. How deep underground are we? Because that was a long ride. Oh, so fancy. So much crystals. Jeez. This is where they all come from? Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of the Terrestrial phenomenon. Okay. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet book under the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. You're not making me feel better about this, you know. Okay, let's see if this team is good enough. Alright, placing it. ID confirmed. Professor Turo. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, Tails. AI Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. I'm assuming you're just gonna bring out the Miraidon. Please defeat me. At last. At last my dream is within reach. You're number not getting in the way. AI Turo has initiated a battle. Okay. Oh, that's a new Pokemon. Oh no, I'm not happy about this instantly. This is so fast. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Alright, we're U-turning out of this place. Get out of here. Firebug. Wait, what's your typing? Oh gosh. What typing can we guess it is? Fire, electric, fire, steel. Alright, maybe something along those lines. I mean, what if a Azumarill gets one shot? Azumarill. I'm assuming you're gonna be a fire type? Sludge Ray poison. Oh Jesus. Do you imagine you can best the wealth of data at my disposal within your human brain? Oh no, Azumarill's gone. One shot. Oh no. This is the power of the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Poison, huh? That's what you call truly unfortunate. A poison? You're poison? That's not an option, I was thinking. Or do you just have poison moves? Yeah, get out of here with that. No one wants you. Alright, Gigaton Hammer. Fiery Dance, you're also fire type. You're still fire type, huh? This sucks. Get out of here. Fire poison? Is that what you really are? Are you really fire poison type? Oh jeez. Houndoom just neutral, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're just gonna bring Gallade immediately. Come on, Gallade. Fiery Dance, that's fine. It sucks, but I'm just gonna use Sacred Sword. Air Slash. Oh, jeez, thank you. Stop that. What's the amount of coverage this Pokemon has? This is kind of dumb. This is the first one. That was awful. Iron Bundle, Ice. It's an Ice type. But it's not just Ice. It's something else. It's like Ice. Because Houndoom is just normal damage, I think, right? Just like normal damage or something. So what? This guy is filled with Master Balls, by the way. Can we talk about that? Why is that all you got, huh? Water Pulse? Wait, you're ice and water? Is that what you are? Are you ice and water type? Okay. Alright then. Ice and water type. That's good to know. I was like, what typing makes them, you know, neutral against fire? It's water. Okay, got it. Jesus Christ, the game. Stop making it complicated. Oh gosh. Ice, ice. Okay, what am I gonna do? Bring in Vespiquen just to get one shot? Oh, Jesus. Is everyone in this fight, in this guy's team, strong against Vespiquen? Probably. Start to snow? That doesn't really change anything. That makes them tankier, right? But they have no health, so this is perfect for me. Perfect time. Alright, I'm just gonna use... I'm just gonna use some max potions if you don't mind. I'm just gonna heal some Pokemon if you don't... Yeah, this is okay, right? Snowscape again. This is fine. Alright, we're just gonna use... Well, none of this matters, I guess. But what's increased special defense? I'm just gonna use Gigaton Hammer. What am I doing? He only has one move? Why? Weird. Also, I'm gonna get confused with their typings because it doesn't look... It looks like steel type, right? Iron Thorns. Grass? I guess? Is your typing? What's your typing? Tyranitar? Uh-oh. You must be ground type. Did I bring out Vespiquen? I'm bringing out Vespiquen right now. Use the ground move. Use the ground move, please. Exert its pressure. Earthquake? Perfect. It's like, if I get hit, I'll be very upset. Defend Order. Stone Edge. You got rock type moves. Vespiquen. Any move under the sun. Any move under the sun and you get one shot. It's so sad. You're my tankiest. You're the Pokemon that's meant to be my anchor, but you get one shot by everything. The sadness of being a bug flying type Pokemon. Half the moves in the game that everyone uses one shots you. It's so sad. You survived that? Oh gosh. Now this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? What, some sort of error has occurred here? We're calculating for critical damage. Ooh. Uh-oh. This is tough not knowing their typings. Like, how am I supposed to know? They all look mechanical, but most of them aren't even steel or electric type. It makes it very difficult to know. Iron Jugulis. I still don't know what Iron Jugulis' typing is. Azumarill. Iron Jugulis is poison, isn't he? Can't, damn it. Okay. He's gonna use a poison move though. So this is actually perfect for me. I bring out you, and I bring out Tinkaton. You can use Poison Rave, and you're not gonna do anything. Right? Tinkaton, Poison Wave, Sludge Rave, Air Slash. It's okay. Why Air Slash? What a weird choice. I guess you don't have Sludge Rave? I'm reviving my Vespiquen. Hasn't been of any use in a while, but I'm still reviving you. Flamethrower. Yeah, Flamethrower. This is not good. I'm just gonna use a Max Potion. I mean, yeah. On you. Alright, Azumarill. Just survive one more hit, please. Oh, jeez. Don't get burned. Okay. Alright, Azumarill. Alright, this Flamethrower shouldn't do much damage to us. We're fine. We're fine. Except for the fact I'm now burned. Awesome. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Gosh. Oh, thank you. Play Rough is the only one super effective, huh? I was like, okay, good. Whew. We're good. Iron Hands. Iron Hands. He is fighting type. He is fighting type. Dude, do I want to use Vespiquen right now? I don't. Not right now. I'm gonna use Play Rough. I don't know what typing he is. Fake Out. Does that faint me? Flinch? Yep, it does. Play Rough. Thunder Punch. Ooh. Oh, you have thunder moves? Oh, God. You have the electric type, I mean. Oh, gosh. Always the worst. Okay, what can we do here? Man, they really decided to give him heavy type coverage. It's kind of not good. Alright, Sacred Sword. It's about to get really dangerous, I feel. Iron Valiant. I'm keeping you in. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. The booster energy was used up. Activate its Quark Drive. And its attack was heightened. I don't like anything at all that they just said. I'm using close combat. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Thank you. They want me to feel sad. Oh jeez. Not very effective. It's a psychic type, I guess. Not surprising. Who is good against this Pokemon? I'm using a max potion on Meowscarada. I'm sorry, Gallade, you have to take a hit. Alright, Meowscarada. Let's see what you can do. Flower Trick. It's a crit. Guaranteed. You survived that? Brick Break. Uh-oh. No! I don't have a quick attack, do I? I doomed myself. Ooh. Any of you guys move fast? Like, at all? Alright, Houndoom. You are not fast. You're not a fast Pokemon, are you? I'm just curious, Vespiquen, can you actually survive a hit? I don't think you can. You're Vespiquen. Very tanky, gets one-shot by everything, so it doesn't really work well. Being tanky while getting one-shot doesn't make sense, so... It really doesn't. Spirit Break. You survived that? Oh my god, okay. We're healing you up. Alright, Vespiquen, you're doing this, I guess. I didn't expect you to be the one to survive. Oh my gosh. Defend order. Oh gosh. It's so difficult to keep up with the amount of damage I'm taking. But with my defense being up now, I should be fine. Just on you, I got a lot of items. How much is your Spirit Break gonna do, huh? Yeah, it's not doing that much damage now. Joke's on you. I do attack. I do physical damage. Defend order. I have to take 2 hits though before I can even use an item. Unfortunate though. Defend order. Defense raise one more time. Oh, we're ready to sweep now. You're not gonna like what's gonna happen. Dang, I wish you were the first Pokemon that came out. I would have loved it. It's like, oh sweet, a Pokemon that doesn't one-shot Vespiquen? Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. This is where Vespiquen shines. I waited for this moment. Cycle Cut? Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing good. You used up all your moves, didn't you? Vespiquen's got pressure, right? Yeah. The pressure is causing a problem. They're really not appreciating it. They're not fans. I kind of want to revive my whole team. Is that smart? I feel like it probably isn't, but... Oh wow, this is so nice. This is so nice. Ooh, okay. I was feeling this little scared there. Good thing this is actually the weakest one on their team. Alright, let me roost. I take, what, 14 damage? Perfect. Let me just heal myself real quick. Let me revive my team. Oh yeah, I'm gonna revive everyone. It's okay. At the very least for their experience at the end. Alright, Gallade. It's the first time I actually thought Quick Attack was actually gonna be good. It's kind of weird. And Iron Valiant is also kind of weird looking. Right? Alright. One more revive. There we go. Everyone's back up. We're good. This is also the reason why I have Vespiquen on the team, by the way. This specific reason. To tank hits. While everyone else heals up. That was Stinger. Goodbye. Impossible. I mean, the stage was really cool. Did he break down? He's not looking too hot now, is he? Tails! Oh, what is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long, Arv. Dad? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Oh, whoa, what's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about. Locking all Pokemon balls except those registered to Turo's ID. Wait, what? Programming initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. Oh no, not again. You are not getting in my way. You're challenged by AI Turo. Paradise Protection Protocol. Oh no. No! Can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. It's true, our Pokemon doesn't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Miraidon. Alright, Miraidon against Miraidon. The Guardian of Paradise. Hadron and Engine. The Electric Terrain. Okay. It unleashes energy as a Terra type attack. You can't, it's useless. If it's a super effective hit. It's the Electro Drift. Hot. Oh, I fell for it. That's perfectly fine. I was gonna attack anyways. Not very effective at all. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. Alright then, Power Gem. You will fall here within this Guardian Paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Uh-oh. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Special Defense Rose. Uh-oh. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Tails. I'm gonna use battle items. So you're a special defense type, right? The data say I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. And it's the perfect time to use this, right? Rose sharply. 2 stages. Hyper Beam. Perfect. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Alright, sweet. We're doing good. Okay. I survived that from pure luck. It's a good thing I got battle items somewhere in the game. Opposing Miraidon must retry. Oh my, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. No, we'll be fine. Hey Tails, your Terra Orb's glowing. Tails, Miraidon, Terastallize to finish this off. Oh, okay. What's my stats looking like right now? Okay. Terra Blast? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, cool, thank you. It's a Dragon Terra type. Awesome. They should do a ton of damage, huh? Terra Blast. There we go. Oh, dang, crazy. Ooh, nice. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Oh gosh, it's really bright. Oh gosh. You can go away, bright light, please. Thank you. Hello? Light? You did it. It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Tails. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom, the way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way that you sought strength and to better yourselves, throwing all you are into your battles, the way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved, the way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. And the way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you are, free to seek out what I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I have made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. But you can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arven, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arven, Miraidon, Tails, it's a little sad, but I am afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Oh, and that's that. How could you just go? Dad. Arven, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Tails and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Tails. Yeah, that's my bud Tails for you. You know, Arven, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, Thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Tails? You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. That was kind of a cool battle. I was curious what we was gonna see on the bottom here. Oh, that's right. And it's also been a long day. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great if we can load up on snacks first. I'm in. Hey, Tails, not you too. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Is that the ending of the main storyline? I'm assuming it is. Oh, this sound is probably gonna get copywritten, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it probably is. Oh well, I don't care. I don't know if anyone's gonna even hear this though, because I might just skip it. This game was really fun. I really like this game. I'm not done playing it. Because I know there's going to be post-game, because every game has. This felt like post-game, but it wasn't. This was the main storyline. Which is kind of crazy. This felt like post-game. I wonder what the post-game is going to be like. This game also has DLC too, so that's a thing. Funny enough, I never played the DLC for Sword and Shield. Just because it felt like... It was like a year later. So it felt very weird for me to play it. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll play the DLC of this game whenever it comes out in like a year from now. That's how it usually takes, right? A year and a half, I think. Oh well. I think it's 2 years. No, nah. I hope every single Pokemon game has like a similar vibe to this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna from now on. This might be the new thing. I really like the 3 paths, by the way. I thought it was amazing. Because, whatchamacallit, there was so much... I mean, there wasn't really much option in terms of like Pokemon scaling. Which is a shame, but that's whatever. It still gave you more options, I'd say, compared to any other Pokemon game, right? So I do consider it the best one. I mean, everyone considers this the best Pokemon game, right? Just gotta minus the fact that there are some frame rate drops, which is kind of annoying. It does. It kind of ruins the immersion when everyone starts stuttering all over the place. AI Turo doesn't count though, he stutters on purpose. Everything else, not really. Man, it was fun. Man, it's kind of... I don't think any Pokemon game really I consider to be the craziest game experience I've ever had. They usually aren't. It's usually usually for Pokemon games your favorite, it's because yeah, you did something in the game that really made you care about it, and it's not something the game did for you. You have to do it yourself. Is usually the case. But I think in this game, the game does a lot of work for you, I think. Which I appreciate. Right? I love the 3 paths. Because it gave you so much more than just fight the gym leaders. So, I thought it was awesome. I mean, the open world, obviously. I mean, who doesn't love it? It's so great. I mean, most of the fun people have in this game is the adventuring portion. I mean, why wouldn't you? I love it. It's so great. Oh, man. It's a good time. I mean, if this doesn't get skipped or whatever, if future me doesn't cut this part out, I guess I'll see you guys, yeah, when the end credits happen. Alright, thank you, treasured friends. I have to appreciate this game a ton even more now because that credits was not long. Oh, look, there we go, get the ending screen. That's cute. That was very short compared to the last game I played, Digimon Survive. That ending credits was... oh my lord, Jesus. Oh my lord. A little bit too long for my taste. What's that noise? Calling students to the director's office. Master Tails, Miss Nemona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Director Clavo would like to see you in his office. Okay, we're gonna do something. We're gonna... yeah, it's not the end yet. Apparently. Perfectly fine. Oh, looks like the hero is finally here. Would you join us, Master Tails? We're in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decisions to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable, you've got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. So we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Master Tails, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. Oh, everyone else has one too? Cool. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago, that gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. Splendid, such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well... yeah, it was pretty rough when I found that my dad had died. But really enough, my head actually feels clear now for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last bit till graduation with my buds here, and Mabelstiff, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let us... he doesn't look too happy about that. And let's not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Well, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously? Could we not? Classic Nemona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nemona, I think that it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion, I couldn't help but overhear. Oh. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young, up-and-coming talent. Though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Well, you get to battle the teachers, you'd compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman is not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete against you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Tails would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Tails. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you to find any cracks in their armor, but, well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders are still expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weaknesses in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you on to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome, Tails. Show this inspection thing use boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Guess my role is so obvious it goes without saying. Sandwiches. Right? Oh wait, no. He meant to say it because no one said it so obviously. Why am I still here? Okay. What's these destinations now that I have? Oh, I guess that wouldn't show it anymore. Oh. So I know these are the locations. They're upside down in my eyes. So it's just currently just to go to the gyms. That's interesting. Is Arvin around? The answer is no. Oh man, this is very long. I'm really happy I got to end it in the academy. Ooh. But after this, we're probably gonna be taking quite a long break from doing all this stuff. Probably. Because now we're finally in the post game. The game was fun. If I skipped the credits and it skipped all of the things I said about it, I thought this game was fantastic. And I love the routes. I love the gym. Well, the gyms obviously. I love the way the routes worked. I really appreciate it because it gave you it felt like the game was more full. Right? Is that a good word to say it? The game felt so full and lively. And I really appreciate it. So, yeah, there's that. But that's gonna do it for this video. For the next couple we're gonna be doing some research on the academy. Okay, gotta get out of her way so she doesn't run into me. But we're gonna be going through the classes because there's a lot of things to learn in the academy itself. So we're gonna be spending quite a while in there. But when you get back, it'll probably be more other stuff. I don't know, in-game stuff, I guess. Until next time, though, I'll see you all later. Bye.